Hello to everyone, and you are welcome back with me here. I'm Jason, this is Jason's Guitar School, and in today's lesson we are doing a video that was requested in, and it's Sweet Caroline, the song that I covered in one of my live streams. So let's get into the song. Okay guys, so there are 6 chords we're going to need for this song. It's A, D, E, then we have B minor, C sharp minor, and A6. Now if you know all 6 of those chords, skip ahead to where we get into the song, and if not, I will quickly cover them now with you. So the first chord is going to be A, and that's the second box, D, G, B. Then the next chord is D, and that's the second box, G, little e, and third box, B. Then we have our E, which is in the first box G, second box A and D together. Now, for B minor, you can do the chord version or the bar chord version, depending on how skilled you are. If you do the chord version, only strum the bottom 4 strings, and if you do the bar chord version, feel free to strum all 6. So the chord version is second box little e, then third box B, and fourth box A, D and G. And then to make that into a bar chord, just straighten that first finger to cover all of the strings in box 2. Now that's B minor. To do C sharp minor, do the exact same thing, but start in box 4. So box 4 E, next box, so box 5 B, and the next box D and G. Or make it into a bar chord, covering all of box 4, and that's your C sharp minor. Then the only chord that's left is A6, which is the exact same as A, just with your pinky on little e as well. So it's in box 2, it's D, G, B, and E all together. So you can play it with all 4 fingers, or you can just use your first finger as a bar chord to cover all of those strings. It gives you the same sound. Okay, now let's get into the actual song. Okay, for the introduction and the verse, the strum pattern I like to do is a strum and a mute. So what I do is I go into my chord, and then I only strum the strings that I'm playing. So in A, it's D, G, B, so I'm only strumming D, G, and B. I squeeze for the strum, and then I release. Okay, and what you're going to do is 6 of those, and then down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then down, up, down, up. Okay, and then you're going into a D chord, and again, I'm only strumming the strings that my fingers are on, which are the bottom 3 strings for 6, and then down, up, hitting the bottom 4 strings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, up. Then you're back to your A, the exact same thing. 6 down strums, strum and release. So you squeeze for the sound, and you release the pressure to mute. Just like that. 6 times, down, up. And then finally your E, which is A, D, and G. Okay, for the down, up, feel free just to do a full strum. And that's what I do for the introduction. So that goes... Okay, and that is what I do for the intro. Then for the verse, you can either stick with that strumming pattern or go into the strum pattern down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. It's going to be 2 times for every chord. So when you're in your A chord, you're going down, 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 up 2 times. Same for D, same for A, and same for E. So it depends whether you're playing or singing, or your ability to play while you're singing. If you're more advanced and used to it, stick to the advanced part. And if you're a beginner, just try the down, 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 up. I can't begin to know it, but I know it's growing strong. So on the down, down, I'm doing that squeeze and release, and then down, up. It's just an easier way of doing the original strumming pattern that... If you mess up, people won't notice because you're adding more down, ups in between. So you can be more relaxed with it and focus more on the vocals and the singing. So that is the introduction and the verse. The main instrument is just those 6 muted strums down, and then your down, up. Or you can do your down, 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 up 2 times for every chord in the verse. Now we are into the pre-chorus, guys. So for the pre-chorus, guys, there are 5 chords: A, A6, E, D, and E. And the strum pattern is down, 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 up. Twice for every chord. So you're starting off in that A, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Then A6, so what I do is I flatten that first finger to make a bar chord. Then you're over into your E chord for 2 strum patterns. D, and back to that E. So it's the part of the song where they go like this. One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. And then you're into the chorus. So join me now for the chorus. Okay guys, for the chorus there are two main lines and then there are two chords at the end which helps you transition from the chorus back into the verse again. So we're starting off in our A chord. There's only one A chord and it's one strumming pattern for every chord here. So it's A, down, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 3 Ds that we're going to be playing. So go into your D chord, do that strum pattern 3 times. And then 2 E chords. And then the second line starts the exact same way. So it's your A starting 3 Ds. So A, D, and then it's an E and D single strum. And these are the 2 extra chords that help you transition back into the verse. So it's your C sharp minor and your B minor. And then you go straight back into your verse again with the A, down, 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 down. Now, at the end, they do repeat the chorus over and over and over again. So what you do is you just play the first line of the chorus over and over again until you are ready to finish. So if you're playing the chorus 2 times, just add an extra 2 times onto the top. If you're playing it 3 times, then it's 5 times on top. So every time you repeat the chorus, add 2 times to that first line. So usually it's the first line, second line, and then the last 2 chords to finish. So what we're going to do is, if we're repeating the chorus twice, you do top line 3 times, second line, and then your 2 chords to finish. Or if we're playing the chorus 3 times, then it's 5 times on top line, next line, and 2 chords to finish. So you're just doing that A, D, and E. A, 3 Ds, 2 Es, over and over and over again, as long as you keep singing your Sweet Caroline. So that's your Caroline. Oh, oh, good times they never seem so good. Oh, oh, I've been inclined, oh, to believe they never would. Oh, sweet Caroline, oh. So I just kept playing that top line. There's the third time round. As you can see, it just runs in. Now, when you're either finishing the chorus for good or finishing it to run into the next verse, that's where the second line and the last 2 chords come in. So that's the sweet Caroline. Oh, times they never seem so good, but now I boom, boom into the verse. Look at the night. Oh, or if you're finish it. So they're the last 2 chords. Just now they're done. So when you're finishing the song, just finish on an A chord. The same way you'd either go into the A for the verse or the chorus. And that is it. So you have your verse, pre-chorus, chorus all set out in front of you guys. Thanks for watching today. If you liked the video, like it. If you're new, subscribe. Keep those comments coming in for any song you want, basically. And I will see you all next time. Cheers.